Hello, readers. Happy Sunday. I hope you've had a great weekend. I'll bet you're excited about not having an alarm to wake up to tomorrow. Since I'll be at school working and you'll be at home relaxing or maybe having some fun with someone you know and love, I thought maybe tonight we could read a story together. This was one of our favorites when the boys were younger. It's called The Salamander Room. The author is Anne Mazer. Remember, the author is the one who writes the words. It's illustrated by Steve Johnson. The illustrator is the one who draws the pictures. I'm opening it up. Noticing the title page is going to give me that information again. The Salamander Room by Anne Mazer. A dedication page. Remember, that is when they're saying these special people in my life are whom I want to dedicate this book to. For Molly, for Joel, Aaron, Dale, and Tessa, and a special thanks to Dave. Brian found a salamander in the woods. It was a little orange salamander that crawled through the dried leaves of the forest floor. The salamander was warm and cozy in the boy's hand. "Come live with me," Brian said. He took the salamander home. "Where will he sleep?" his mother asked. "I will make him a salamander bed to sleep in. I will cover him with leaves that are fresh and green, and bring moss that looks like little stars to be a pillow for his head. I will bring crickets to sing him to sleep, and bullfrogs to tell him good night stories." "And when he wakes up, where will he play?" "I will carpet my room with shiny wet leaves and water them so that he can slide around and play. I will bring tree stumps into my room so he can climb up the bark and sun himself on top. And I will bring boulders that he can creep over." Thinking Brian has a lot of great ideas. "He will miss his friends in the forest. I will bring salamander friends to play with him." "They will be hungry. How will you feed them?" "I will bring insects to live in my room. And every day I will catch some and feed the salamanders. And I will make little pools of water on top of the boulders so they can drink whenever they are thirsty." "The insects will multiply, and soon there will be bugs and insects everywhere. I will find birds to eat the extra bugs and insects, and the bullfrogs will eat them too." What do you notice is happening in these pictures? Where will the birds and bullfrogs live? I will bring trees for the birds to roost in and make ponds for the frogs. Birds need to fly too. We can lift off the ceiling. They will sail out in the sky, but they will come back to my room when it is time for dinner because they will know that the biggest, juiciest insects are there. I was reading and now I'm thinking. In the beginning of the story, we could tell in the pictures that Brian's room looked kind of like ours. It had a bed and a dresser and walls and a ceiling. And now that he's brought the salamander in, he's talking about bringing in trees and stumps and moss and grass and taking off the ceiling. What do you think about that? But the trees, how will they grow? The rain will come through the open roof, and the sun too, and vines will creep up the walls of my room, and ferns will grow under my bed. There will be big white mushrooms and moss like little stars growing around the tree stumps that the salamanders climb on. And you? Where will you sleep? I will sleep on a bed under the stars, with the moon shining through the green leaves of the trees. Owls will hoot and crickets will sing, and next to me on the boulder, with its head resting on soft moss, the salamander will sleep. The end. So I'm thinking about Brian, and I'm thinking about his salamander room, and now I'm wondering, since he turned his bedroom into a complete forest, which I'm thinking your mom and dad or maybe and Papa might not let you do, where might have been a better home for the salamander to live? My super readers, I'm so excited that we had a chance to read together, and I cannot wait to see you on Tuesday. I hope you have a great night. Keep reading, keep recording all of the books that you're reading on your reading log. I know you want those extra points. I'll see you Tuesday. Bye.